If you see this gun pointing at you, insert meme, run. Welcome back to Inside Indus. I'm your host, Jwalant, game director. Last time we took a look at the Archers of Virlok, and today we're going to take a look at Judgment. As interesting as where you play is, what I find more interesting is what you play with. While designing Judgment, one of our key objectives was to have a gun with a dynamic behavior, a gun that extends, that adapts, and has versatility ingrained in it. I'll let Ganguly and Akito tell you more about how we came up with it.
Hi, I'm Abhishek Ganguly, also known as Indus Gangster. I'm the 3D artist in charge of all the weapons within the game.
My name is Akito. I am Indus Senpai, currently working as a weapon concept artist.
Judgment is a weapon that is like a one-hit kill device. This weapon is not like how normally real-life weapons work, and this is something that needs to be translated into 3D.
So it's a very lengthy process in making a Judgment weapon. So what I did is collect tons of references, and then I started working on a silhouette. I try to find the shape language, the identity, and after that I start making a detailed version. While making a detailed version, I have a talk with Ganguly.
What I receive is essentially what's best described as a blueprint. Once the blueprints come in, that's where my role starts. First and foremost, for a weapon, what needs to be understood is the intent behind it, the effect that it creates, how it changes the gameplay, how it changes the feel of the gameplay, and that's something that needs to be translated into the final weapon.
Once everything is settled, I started coloring it. Once the color is done, I do the model sheet. So model sheet is basically for the 3D artist to know the views, like the 3/4 and the back view. So he'll get more information regarding the weapon. So after that is done, I start making the callout sheet and the animation sheet. Basically, Judgment has lots of animation part. So I start breaking down the pieces for Ganguly to know like which parts of the weapon have the animations and stuff.
What we need to understand about the 3D pipeline is there is very little scope for do-overs. What happens is I'll send the block out in for testing, for a lot of back and forth. We see if the weapon is looking good, it's feeling good to play.
I mean, it feels awesome.
Then I send it into a one-directional production process where I'm creating what's best described as a sculpt. Then what we need to create combining all of that is the low poly version. Lastly, what remains is the unwrap and the texture, which is essentially painting the weapon in a way, but in 3D space, but where I'm just giving it the colors, the materials, how it looks, how it feels, all of the details coming together in the final bit.
Judgment is a very special weapon. It is not your typical handgun.
One of the biggest features of Judgment is the charge and fire mechanism, where you go into the ADS mode and it's like the gun's parts coming out and forming an extended barrel. That's something that is very unique about Judgment.
So this was Judgment. We would love to know what you guys think about it. And obviously we have more to show. I hope you guys see and experience it on Virlok.